What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Dr. Dre. I'm tapping in from the humble abode here, giving you guys a little bit more content. I don't know what order this video is going to go up because I've got a couple of other videos that I need to edit and get to you guys about a few of the mods. But tomorrow is big mod day. I'm going to try to show you all this, and I'm going to try to get this video up tonight as soon as I finish filming it. But I've been amassing all the mods for the 911 that need to go in. I've stopped short of some real big mods, but it's going full bolt on, okay? I've since had the tune-up done on the car, put fresh spark plugs and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I've already done an APR tune on the car, so the car is, and I've changed the tires. I changed the tires from Pirelli P0s, which I think absolutely suck. They are the worst tires that I've been on. Like, you can't get traction. It was all over the road like flooring a Hellcat. So I've switched to Michelin Pilot 4Ss, Michelin Pilot Super Sport 4S, some Michelin Pilot Sports, whatever, the 4S, Porsche style, right? And so now the car hooks up like a Porsche is supposed to, okay? So I'm gonna do an unboxing video here of all the stuff that I've got amassed. Go through that, show you guys and me loading up the car, and then in the morning I'm taking it over to E1 Motorsports here in Houston, the same shop that did my APR tune, and let's get into it. All right, so first, what do I have here? Let's see, I've got this from, hell, where did I get this from? I think I got this from Flat 6 Motorsports. Most of my parts are coming from either Flat 6 Motorsports, I'm gonna try to put a link in the description below, and or Suncoast. So this current batch, that's where I've gotten all my parts from, either Flat 6 or Suncoast. First thing I've got here, let's see guys. We've got the IPD Plenum. Here we go. So this right here is what we call IPD Plume. I did this to the 997 that I had, and what this does, it smooths out the intake flow. You know, for lack of better terminology, it smooths out the intake track, and it says it's advertised to get you a gain of about 30 wheel horsepower. So we'll see. You know, my car was definitely breathing better when I put it in the 997. So here we go. IPD Plenum, first mod. All right, the next mod is actually, you know, I was gonna hold off on showing you guys this one, but I don't think I can wait on this. The order isn't complete. It was special ordered, specially made. Suncoast is delivering the second part of it. But, you know, my car is GT Silver, and I've been trying to see, it has black interior, but I've been trying to see, I want to spice it up. So I've opted to go with a set of silver seatbelts. Now, I'm going to end up having Porsche North Houston install these. I'm not playing around, you know. I mean, any competent shop should be able to, but this is safety, y'all. So I'm going to take it to Porsche and let them install them. Plus, when you order these, and I ordered the front and the rear set, the rear seat belts are coming. This is the front set. When you order these, it took about, man, I want to say it took maybe 2 months for this to come in, for them to make this and get this done and sent and shipped. But these were built by Porsche of Germany. Like, you have to put your VIN number in. So now, you know, whenever I do sell the car, which won't be for a long time, that's going to be affixed to the VIN to show that it does have the deviated seatbelt option now in silver, in GT Silver. So this is how it came packaged up, and I'm waiting. The rear seatbelt should be in tomorrow, right? So that's just a little preview there. But the next thing I'll show you guys is the VMC high flow air filter. Now, it's tough because when I took my car to Porsche River Oaks for the 30,000 mile service, they changed the air filter. I asked them at that time, like, hey, yo, can you guys put the high flow air filter? They say they couldn't I mean, I probably could have ordered, if I would have pushed the issue, I probably could have had it done there, but you know, I was leaving the car, I was going out of town to Hawaii, so you know, go ahead and just leave it, you know, do whatever y'all gotta do, put your air filter in. But the thing is, you know, with the 991s, you know, in my 997, I did my air intake myself. I was able to install that myself. And I had a Fab Speed air intake on there. With the 991, the back bumper has to come off for everything. Now I'm sure I could do it myself, but that's time, and I'll probably screw up the bumper. I'm not trying to do all that. Just let the people that know, the people that have a lift and all that, let them do that. But let's show you this. Let's unbox this BMC air filter. All right. So, what we have here, BMC high flow air filter. If you guys are used to old school K&N drop-in filters, that's what this reminds me of. However, I believe this is a dry filter. I don't think that this is a filter that has to be oiled and all that, which is good. So we'll see if this breathing better along with the IPD plenum is going to get me any more boost. It should increase the throttle response or lessen the throttle response. I don't know, so it should do quicker, basically. Let's cut it to simple talk. It'll make it quicker, ideally. So we got the high flow air filter here. That's gonna be going in. Now the next set of mods that I have right here to install, I've got these, and I received these from Flat 6. This, and the BMC I think I got from Suncoast. But this here is a Victor Performance catch can. All my Mopar followers that have been following me since I've had the Scat Packs and all that kind of stuff, you all know that catch cans are a popular mod for the Mopars and the Hindis, right? So same thing in the Porsche. This down here, what this does is scavenges any of the vapors, oil vapors and all that kind of stuff. When you go to change your oil, which on a Porsche is just done once a year, you can undo this at the bottom and empty out whatever fluid is scavenged. This will help keep the turbos nice and clean, and just keep the car operating at its most optimal as it relates to oil and corrosion and that kind of stuff. So, catch can. This was actually pretty cheap. I want to say this may have been like a $200 part or something like that, but it's very cheap. All right, gang. So the next mod up are these metal diverter valves made by Flat 6 in partnership with EVOM's Evolution Motorsports Porsche tuner. And what these do, it's two of them. It goes on to the turbochargers, and the factory turbocharge diverter valves are plastic. So over time they can fail, and when you have a tuned car and you start to make more boost, they're known to kind of leak out boost pressure. So with these, this eliminates that possibility. It kind of bulletproofs that whole chain, and it gives you more consistent boost pressure. It allows for it to scavenge the boost more readily, so your recovery time from the turbo boost is quicker. You're supposed to have more reliable delivery of power. So we'll see if I can notice a difference in that power delivery. But of all the things, from what I understand, this is what I should really expect to see a big improvement from. So it's two of those, one with the catch can. And we got one more mod that I want to show you guys that's going to be installed tomorrow. I also have some stainless steel braided brake lines, but I'm not going to install those until I change the brakes, because the next project is going to be to go to larger rotors all the way around. So that'll be coming soon, but I'm not going to fool with the braided brake lines until I do that. You know, braided brake lines are like 99 bucks, but to put those on, you're doing basically the equivalent of a brake job. So I might as well wait till I do a brake job to do that. So let me take you guys to the next mod that I have over here. And that is actually from Suncoast Parts, and it's the third radiator kit. Now I put this in my 997. You know, I'm down here in Houston, and you know, it gets hot. So cooling is very, very important. Adding a third radiator that goes into the front of the car where the dummy grill opening is really aids in cooling. And if you ever plan on tracking your 911, it'll aid in that. And I do plan on, I'm trying to fortify it because I do want to take to the track. I do want to go to MSR. I want to get, I really want to get tactical with my stuff. I've been to the Porsche Experience a few times, but I kind of want to really get familiar with my vehicle, especially since I've done all these mods and it's making, you know, after all this is said and done, I'm hopefully going to be, knock on door, 550 horsepower or so. That might be a little bit optimistic, but you know, 500 horsepower 911, which weighs 400 pounds, is like a 700 horsepower Challenger, i.e. Hellcat. So that's how quick those cars can really be. But let's take a look here, guys. What's this? Okay, this is all the plumbing for it. Bracketry and the actual radiator itself. Alright. So, those are the mods I'm going to have installed tomorrow. I'm going to go down and load the car up. I think I'm going to let my seats down and just pack all this stuff in. And, you know, they say it's going to take maybe 2 days to do. I'm also thinking I'm going to go ahead and have them do my XPEL on the front. The car already has XPEL on the front bumper, which is that protective film coating. And on the mirrors, the side view mirrors. But I think I want to go ahead and get XPEL on the headlights and on the hood and the front fenders. So I'm going to talk to them about that. We'll see. Paint correction. I'm going to do paint correction, but I don't know if I'm going to have E1 do that or if I'm going to let the people who've done our paint correction have done paint correction on my vehicles before. So I think I might go through them just because I know, you know, loyalty. I believe in loyalty, you know. So we'll see. We'll see what the numbers are talking about. But I do think while they have the car, I might want them to go ahead and do the XPEL at least on the hood and the fenders. So let's take a little field trip downstairs and let's see what we got going on. Okay. Oh, by the way, I also got this Porsche backpack, you know, so it carries a lot of my stuff in there, you know, along with some other things. Some things to keep the peace, if you know what I'm saying. You know, roll up on me if you want to. Now, the third radiator is gonna go right down in there. Right in there. None of the other mods you'll be able to see though. So let's see where I'm going to place these. Let's see if all this stuff is going to fit in the front trunk here, y'all. Okay. So it all actually ended up fitting in the back seat of the car. I let the seats down. I started to put it in the front. The third radiator wouldn't fit in the front of the car, in the front, but everything else would. But this is what it looks like in there. Let the seats down in the back, stuffed it in. That's one of the reasons why I love 911s, man. Like, they're still practical. I can keep up with Ferraris and I can haul stuff. So tap in next time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on this journey. I will chronicle in the morning my drive over. I'm gonna drop the car off at E1 Motorsports. So stay tuned for part 2 of the build. That'll be once I pick it up and they're finished with it. You know, as long as nothing goes wrong. All right, peace.